What is up, you guys? We're back in my kitchen. I can't wait to show you and share with you some really exciting recipes, and I hope you enjoyed last week's video where it was kind of like the introduction to the kitchen reveal, and we did a few little dips and bits, so go ahead and check it out. This week we're going to get into doing some more day-to-day recipes. I want to do a breakfast muffin for you guys, and then like the daily salad that I literally have every single day. Now, as you guys may or may not know, I healed my eczema and my topical steroid withdrawal completely naturally from the inside out through the foods in which I eat. Low histamine, low inflammation, no gluten, no dairy, and that is really pretty much it. I know it might seem kind of like big thing to take on at the very beginning of your TSW eczema journey, but have no fear, I am here to help give you the guidance towards actually coming up with creative recipes so that you end up managing your shopping, managing your fridge, and just in terms of what you've got going on in the kitchen, all your provisions, and producing the healthiest and most healing recipes for your skin completely possible. My name's Layla, welcome back to my channel, and for those of you who don't know me, my channel is completely geared towards healing your eczema, your topical steroid withdrawal, any other skin inflammatory condition that you might be struggling with. This is the channel to be watching. My ethos is all about healing from the inside out, and that starts with your diet, your food, the nutrients that you're absorbing so that you are able to lower that inflammation, overcome that itch, that critical itch, and really start healing from the inside out. So what I love about these muffins is that you can change up the flavors if you guys get bored. I've just done an apple one, but you can do a blueberry one. You could even do like a white chocolate chip one if you're okay with that. You can do a carob chip one, which is a great dark chocolate replacer. If you understand what a low histamine diet is and low inflammation diet, then you'll understand kind of like what the things are to avoid. Go ahead and check out this video about the foods to avoid, and then also I'll put in the description below the ones that actually help stop the itch, okay? So go ahead and check out those two videos, and then you'll kind of understand like a lot more of what's going on when it comes to prepping your food, of what foods to avoid and what to include more of. And we really want to include more of the good stuff, and in all my recipes I jam-pack that in as best as possible for you guys. So the second thing we're gonna make is just a very easy grab and go salad as well. This is literally like my grab and go recipes that I like to do on a daily basis. And this is just packed full of all the vitamins, nutrients, and minerals that you need in order to really start and kick boost your skin. If you guys don't do it already, then I really, really highly recommend celery juicing. Celery juicing can really make the world of difference to your skin. It can really help just taper down that inflammation, really help overcome a lot of that flakiness, really help boost your skin so we can have that glowing skin. It all starts in our gut and also in our liver, and what celery juice really helps is just flush out a lot of those toxins from medication that we've been having to take over the years, whether it be it come from the steroids or antibiotics. You get that flushing of those toxins out of your body. So I just want to tell you a little bit about why I use these certain ingredients in many of my dishes, so that you have an understanding as to what it's doing for your skin and how it's benefiting your healing from the inside out. And first off is sweet potato. I'm such a major fan of sweet potato. It's got so many amazing properties, and first off, it's brilliant for your gut. So if you have any impermeability in your gut, or any issues with your gut, which many of us really actually do with our skin conditions, it's one of the first things that we need to address is our gut issues, because if we can stabilize our gut and put the right foods in our gut, we'll start to see that reduction in inflammation and start to see our skin healing from the inside out, which is what my channel is all about. It's actually a great source of fiber, and it's very high in flavonoids, and flavonoids is a type of antioxidant that can really help reduce a lot of our inflammation that we have, that's causing a lot of our TSW, eczema, psoriasis, all our inflammatory skin conditions. So look out for foods that are high in flavonoids, because these can really help us. At the same time, it's fantastic because it's very rich in vitamin C, and where we have vitamin C, we have collagen. So it's a great source of brilliant collagen. Next up, we've got fennel, which I don't have a piece of actually, but because I've cooked it all already. But fennel is brilliant because it's anti-aging, and what we love about anti-aging is that it can really help diminish a lot of our elephant skin. I had a lot of elephant skin on my elbows and around my knees following my TSW and my steroid withdrawal, and I found that when I started incorporating fennel into my foods and into a lot of my meals, I really started to see that a lot of the initial elephant skin just completely disappear. And also, it's just a great antiseptic just to keep infections at bay. Next up, we have red onion, and red onion, I have to say, in my books is a massive superfood. It's got so many wonderful antimicrobial properties to it. It's another wonderful anti-inflammatory. It's so good at treating things like hives and bites and stings. So if you do get a flare up and you're worried about how to overcome that flare up, rather than, basically, swallowing a whole mouth load of antihistamines, consider always having red onion in your diet, and this could be either cooked or raw. Have it in your salads or have it beautifully roasted, which is how I like to have it. I like to throw a lot of these vegetables just on one big tray and chuck them in, and then I can keep them for 1 or 2 days in the fridge, add them cold to salads, or have them warmed up with my meat, be it chicken or lamb or what have you. But it's just a great grab and go kind of like dish that you've always just got ready, and it's packed with all the nutrients you need in order to heal your skin. At the same time, onions are really high in quercetin, and quercetin is that natural antihistamine which we can all do with if we're having very, very itchy skin and we're very irritated by our skin. So onions super high in quercetin, so go ahead and check them out because it can really help reduce that itch. And lastly, onions are a brilliant prebiotic, and they're really great for hair growth. So if you've lost a bit of hair during your TSW days, look no further. Your onions can really help boost your hair growth from the inside out. So with my muffins, the reason why I like to use a lot of those ingredients is because they're really super high in fiber. You've got things like Psyllium Husks, which is brilliant because it just kickstarts your digestive system. It kickstarts just your bowel movements, and you really need to be making those bowel movements on a regular basis, at least every single day. If you haven't seen my bowel video, go ahead and check it out here. It's all about the Bristol stool chart and what kind of bowel movements you should be aspiring to have and aiming for in general, so that you know that you've got a good healthy gut, and so that you know that you're on the right path to healing from the inside out. Apples, they don't lie when they say an apple a day keeps the doctor away, but apples are brilliant because they contain polyphenols, and polyphenols is that anti-itch property that they contain, antihistamine property as well. So make sure you try and integrate apples into your diet. So this is why I did the apple muffins, and then also at the same time, don't forget your flax seeds. I incorporated this into the muffins as well because it's almost like your egg replacer. It's a brilliant egg replacer if you've got issues with egg. Flaxseed is a brilliant natural binder for baking. So use flaxseed if you are sensitive to egg, or if you think you might have some sort of intolerance with egg. I grind up the flaxseed, and that really helps bind a lot of the ingredients when you're baking. I have it in my bread recipe. I have it in a lot of my muffins as well. And flaxseed is brilliant because it really helps boost that omega. It really helps bring a lot of hydration to the skin from the inside out. It helps bring a lot of your natural oils through, and it just helps really boost the suppleness and the glowingness of your skin, and it just helps rebalance a lot of those oils that we essentially need. A lot of us that go through eczema and TSW, we have a lot of dryness and flaking, which can cause a lot more irritation, and by having higher omega foods in our diet can really just help even out that skin, no longer having that flakiness, so that you've got really well hydrated skin from the inside out. Last off, I do like to use oats in a lot of my baking. These are gluten-free oats. Now, some people like to use rice flour, which I find a little bit fine. I don't find that rice flour binds as well as oat. Sometimes I like to do a combination, like in my bread recipe, oat and white rice flour or brown rice flour, but I find that oat is probably my #1 best flour for gluten-free baking. That is it for me, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up. I'm really counting on you now, and I hope you enjoyed some of these yummy recipes. Let me know down below in the comments if you do or don't, and I will see you guys all next week for another one. Bye for now.